I also taught today how to give the cards what's called an in-the-hands riffle shuffle, followed by a bridge or a waterfall. Here's how this is done. You start with the deck in left-hand dealing position. You re-grip the deck in right-hand end grip, and now turn your hand so the thumb is pointing up, or the thumb is up. Now, you are going to put your left fingers here, or left palm here, so that they're ready to catch the cards kind of somewhere near the top-ish or near the middle. With your right index finger, you're going to apply pressure to bend the cards this way. This takes a little bit of hand strength, but not too much. And now, putting your fingers on the cards, you're going to slowly let cards flick off your fingers. This is called riffling the cards. And you're going to do that for about half the deck. Once you've done that for about half the deck, relax the pressure and simply let these cards rest on the fingers. Now, take out the index finger and let them slide to the fingertips. So they don't fall, but you're close to where they would fall. And now, since the cards are resting on the fingertips, you can simply raise the right hand so that they lever up. They will hit the left index finger where they stop, and then the right thumb can grab here. So now you are holding both halves in end grip. And you can put the pinkies on the side and the index fingers on the side to kind of squeeze and square them up, but then go back to the same position where you're holding both halves in end grip. Now, normally in end grip, we keep the fingertips just a little bit below the bottom of the cards. What you want to do now is really walk those fingers down much farther, so the cards are being held kind of in the center joints of the fingers, so you can curl all three of these fingers in on both hands. Now, you're going to turn the cards down so they're basically kind of parallel to each other like this. Again, you're going to apply pressure with the index fingers and pull back with the thumbs. And I'll do these with the cards farther apart. With each hand, you're going to do this. Right? So you are applying pressure and you're then letting the cards flick off, but they're staying in place because they're gripped between the index finger and the three fingers below. And you're going to do that on both hands, except you're going to do it at the same time with the cards near each other so that they interlace. So I'll do that one more time. Now, two things happen. Your thumbs will go on top of the deck, touching where the cards are interlaced. Not here, but where the cards are interlaced, right? And the thumbs are even touching each other. Your index fingers now move to the outer edges like this, or they can come to the sides like this, whatever feels better to you. And now, with your fingers down here, you're going to push upward and kind of bend the hands downward, but you're going to keep the thumbs in place, because if you don't, that's what happens. So you shuffle, and then the index fingers move here, and then you keep the thumbs in place and use downward pressure of the thumbs to keep the cards interlaced while you bow them downward. Now, you're going to straighten out these fingers a little bit, and then slowly move the hands apart. And as you slowly move them apart and keep pushing with the thumbs, they will kind of cascade or waterfall together. So one more time, starting dealing grip. Transfer to end grip, turn the hand so the thumb is up. Fingers go towards the middle of the cards, apply pressure, and riffle off half the deck. Let those cards fall under the fingertips, move the index finger here, and lever the cards up till they hit the index finger, and then the thumb catches them. You can use the pinkies and index fingers to square the cards or tap them on the table if you need to, but it's better to be able to do it without a table at all. Now, you walk these fingers forward so the cards are held kind of in the center joints of these fingers, and you curl them around the edges. So the cards can just be held between the index fingers and the second, third, and fourth fingers at the same time. Now, you turn the hands so the cards are parallel to each other, and you apply pressure with the index fingers and pull back with the thumbs, and then you let the cards flick off or riffle off. Now, the thumbs push where the cards are interlaced. The index fingers come to the sides, and now you're going to, with pressure applied, bend the cards downward. You then start to straighten these fingers a little bit, or really just uncurl them a bit so they can catch the cards, and now slowly move the hands apart, and the cards will waterfall together. Now you simply grip the cards in this hand, and you turn them this way, put them in dealing position, and with the right hand you grip an end grip and squeeze, and then with the left hand you squeeze, and then you run your fingers this way, then run your fingers this way to fully square up the deck. And that's how to give the cards an in the hands riffle shuffle with a cascade or waterfall